Good evening and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Midweek World of Trains, episode 236, live from our studios in Sydney, Australia. My name is the Aussie Don, and g'day and welcome to the stream. If you're new to our YouTube channel, welcome aboard. If you're a returning customer, welcome back to the station. Do note, if you are watching on a mobile device or tablet, to have the YouTube app installed is the best way to watch our live streaming action, because you're able to click on the little cog on the top right-hand corner, and you'll be able to go down to events, and you'll be able to watch us at 1440p, 60 frames per second. That's the highest resolution for our stream tonight. As always, we stream at 1440p. On our Train Sim World live streams, it's standard. On our American Truck Simulator live streams, it's ultra wide. So, welcome aboard. How are we all doing for a couple of hours of entertainment, railway fun, for our final live stream of Train Sim World for the week, as we bring to you the Wednesday tradition since the start of Train Sim World 2, Midweek World of Trains. Alright, so we are bringing out the Class 350/2 today, and we're going to kick it off with a little Birmingham New Street to Wolverhampton service at 9:37 a.m, and we hope you do enjoy. Here we go with this one. Alright, rail fans, welcome to you all. Alright, we are ready to rock and roll. Don't forget, as always, if you can't join us for the full stream or you are not able to watch us live, there's always a replay of our live streaming action for you to enjoy at your own time and pleasure, and added to our Train Sim World 6 live stream, past live streams playlist for the Train Sim World 6 era. For the previous Train Sim World content, check out the other dedicated playlists. All right. What side am I on? Yep. Lighting interior on previous top. We'll get to your comments very shortly, folks. G'day from everybody from the UK, just after 8 a.m. local time. Europe, Central Europe is 9 a.m., just after 9 a.m. In the USA, the East Coast is just after 4 a.m. And it's just after 1 a.m. on the West Coast. It is just after 7 p.m. here in New South Wales, ACT, Victoria and Tasmania, Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. And it is just after 6:30 p.m. in South Australia, and it's just after 6 p.m. in Queensland, and just after 4 p.m. in Western Australia. Wherever you are around the world, welcome aboard. Just after 10 p.m. in New Zealand. I see there's a cricket game going on currently against the West Indies. Right. Watching a bit before I went live tonight. Just finished my tea actually a couple of minutes before I went live tonight. Nice little chicken schnitzel burger with mayo and spinach. Spinach leaves. I prefer those over the lettuce any day of the week. Now, I've seen the forums with some of the chat regarding the patches. That we were expecting another patch this week. Once again, Dovetail lied through their teeth about there's supposed to be 2 patches last week. There wasn't. There was only 1. And we've had nothing for Birmingham crew. We are there is a expected patch next week. And Harry has confirmed that
please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout.
So we are expecting a patch next week. It's funny how she says, oh, they don't normally do back-to-back weeks. We've had a few of those.
If you see something
but it is rare.
Look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it? Say it.
Sorted. Burp it. You're on the school bus now, okay. Honk if you're horny. Hopefully it's not too loud. Too early in the morning. Let's have some fun. Yeah, so we've got roadmap this Thursday. It'll be early hours Friday morning for us here in Australia, but I always talk about the roadmap on the next stream that I always do. So yeah, it always brings the conversation into everybody. What you like from the roadmap that was added. What photos did you enjoy? All that stuff. I hope we get some stuff from Stuttgart, actually. I want to see some Stuttgart photos. I want to get a confirmed date for Santa Fe pack, though. Oh, I'm so looking forward to the Santa Fe pack. And I'm hoping for some screenshots for the Northeast Corridor, actually. So, yeah. And I want to know what's going on with the Class 805. Actually, that reminds me, I've got to go to the Just Trains website and see if there's anything been added. Just give me a second. Usually they put an article out a couple of days prior. No, we've had no updates. I'm looking forward to the Italian route for Train Sim Classic, actually, from Just Trains. Or I think it's a third party, but Just Trains are involved. The NW Italian Railway, Toronto to Novara, or whatever they call it. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, we've had no development update since the 28th for West Coast Main Line, which is very surprising from Just Trains. Normally they're more active than this. So I'm really thinking that this next route from Just Trains, it's definitely not this year. Because, they've had back-to-back November releases, 2023 and 2024. So, yeah, you would bet your bottom dollar they will release it next year. I'll put it in the category of between March and May. I don't think it'll be any longer than that. But yet again, I've been proven wrong before. So it may even fall into Trains of World 7, who knows?
We are now approaching Smethwick Rolfe Street. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on
I hope they fix the lag on this particular area, because this is the only area that really, truly lags. I still don't understand why. Like we've got other areas that are highly detailed on the route, and yeah, I just really can't understand why. Even the passengers are in a weird spot on this station and don't move. Like, look at that.
Calling at Smethwick Galton Bridge.
Okay, well that could explain a lot. Like, what the hell is that? Explain to me that. Oh. Floating object right there. It's probably all that stuff. See, this is stuff that the average player wouldn't notice. They wouldn't go and investigate. See, when you do 3D modeling, okay, my nephew does 3D modeling with his Japanese animation. And when you do 3D modeling, you're dealing with what they call a mesh, okay? And usually certain meshes can collide with certain other meshes that there's a few different meshes and stuff. Some can trigger some weird action, and it causes frame problems. And because the Unreal Engine, it's not Simigraph. Well, it could be Simigraph actually, but Simigraph is mainly the trains. They're the train side of things. Where everything else is basically Unreal Engine, and my damn phone thinks it's talking to it again.
Please mind the gap when leaving the train, and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 610.
I remember a while ago, Matt did actually, I think it was with Sherman Hill. They talked about it on there because there was a problem with the rocks on that one, and it was causing frame problems. And Matt did explain it at the time about the mesh, the certain meshes they use, and apparently it can cause confliction. So yeah, it's the Unreal Engine, like I said, well, the Unreal Engine 4, it wasn't built for fast-paced motion railway simulation. It wasn't built for that. Like it's just a cheap and nasty engine that's easy to use, and that's the reason they use it. And a lot of developers use it. I used to play the bus simulator called The Bus. I played that from alpha stage and into beta stage when it was in Unreal Engine 4 before it moved to 5. And yeah, it used to lag and freeze up micro shadow a hell of a lot more with 4 than what it does with 5.
Please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
And yeah, my theory of moving from 4 to 5 in Train Sim World has long gone down out of the tracks, because I totally forgot about PC Editor being a thing. Like, that was announced in 2019, and I thought Dovetail's given. Yeah, I knew about it, but I thought that Dovetail, you know, like they said originally at the start of Train Sim World back in 2018. Oh yes, there'll be multiplayer later on. Yeah, that never happened. So we know it won't happen. I know a lot of people want to see it happen, but it just won't happen. It's just obvious. I just think this new train sim that they're bringing out, well, it's not a train sim, isn't it? It's like a sim arcade. The Metro Rivals. I think this could be basically this is like a beta test to what Unreal Engine can do for Train Sim World maybe in future, if they do pull the trigger and decide to get rid of PC Editor, because I'll be honest, PC Editor, you know, really hasn't been successful. We haven't had any routes released from the public, except for that little German park thing, and yeah, I just think it's been a bit of a flop. So I think really technically, if they got rid of that, to sacrifice that for Unreal Engine to make the game run better and everything, I'm all for it. But like Matt has said, he has talked about Unreal Engine 5 in the past. There would just be, you would have to rewrite the code. Everything would just have to be rewritten, and because of the amount of content there is now, it's just way too much. If it was still in its early days, it would have made more sense.
2 is the 0950 West Midlands Railway service to
So yeah, the only way we would get it if they did a brand new
Passengers intending to
simulation,
travel on this
railway
service,
simulation,
please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 2.
which
for
probably would make more sense,
West Midlands
say,
Railway service
2030 if they're still around. And then am I still around by then? I'll probably say no. But you never know. I'm here 8 years after bloody running this YouTube channel almost, so. I remember the British Ace Joe when he was under 1,000 subs and not even a Dovetail ambassador.
Welcome aboard this West Midlands
That's how
Railway
old school I
service
am with trains so well.
Wolverhampton will be calling at Dudley Port, Tipton, Coast.
I was more subs than him, actually, at that time. So yeah, that's how crazy
Please
things have got.
familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed.
If I was
throughout
not
the train.
brutally, if I was a sucker, well, it's not called a sucker. It's like if you're not talking the truth about the game, then you really, I can't do that. See, I'm not a.
If you see something
I'm not somebody
doesn't
that
look
likes
right,
to
speak to staff or text the British
be a
Transport
corporate
Police
slave. I call it a corporate
61016.
slave thing. Like,
We'll
I'm
sort
not
it.
a sucker when it comes to that. I'm brutally honest with the
Sort it.
game. I know the problems. I know the issues. I know what causes the problems. Yeah, playing with mods is also something that could cause confliction. But yeah, I choose to play on DX12. It's not officially supported. I would love it to be supported in a way where they put it into experimental, like they did with Train Sim Classic. But I think eventually we will get there, but I think it'll be around the later stages, like when they decide to start really playing around with the coding, and you know, when it's basically at a point where they got the new railway simulator and they're gotta just rely on third parties pushing the game forward, just like Train Sim Classic.
We are now approaching Dudley Port. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
G'day Rodney, it's evening here, so welcome. I know there's an hour difference between us and Queensland, so welcome.
This is Dudley Port. Welcome aboard.
It is 6 p.m. over there, so up there, so it would be evening. I'll take that anyway, afternoon. Hang on, where's the lining? Hey? Why aren't the lights working? Oh, doesn't matter. Wouldn't be the first time that's played up.
We'll be calling at Tipton, Cosley and Wolverhampton. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
Keep on trucking along.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it? Say it. Sorted.
We are now approaching Tipton. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
The collectible just there, actually, that I haven't picked up.
This is Tipton. Welcome aboard this West Midlands Railway service to Wolverhampton. The next stop will be
Calling at
Postley.
Postley
Whilst at the
and
station.
Wolverhampton.
Thought I'll just grab that. Yeah, so Monday's live stream will be quite cool because we'll be talking about the roadmap and, yeah, what my thoughts were with the roadmap. And it could most likely be the final one of the year. It depends if they do the Advent calendar thing again, which we all know if they do again, what's everybody's big reveal? Like, we're going to put our bets on Thomas the Tank Engine Isle of Saw, aren't we? I would say the Island of Saw. I'm hoping that they finally give us a date for the Japanese route. That'll be awesome.
Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it?
That'll be a bloody good way to start 2026, actually. How cool would it be if they... You know what I would love to see as a scenario? New Year's Eve. The scenario. New Year's Eve, okay? And you're heading into London for the big fireworks display. And the scenario will be that the train is facing delays due to heavy snow blocking the tracks. Detours are in play, and trains have been some trains have been cancelled, and so and all this stuff, yeah. And eventually you get to London, all right, and the snow's stopped and everything, and you're coming into London and you see the fireworks in the distance, and you realise it's fucking midnight, and you see Big Ben and all that, and ding ding. And the only route that they could possibly do that on is if they did the route that went to London Bridge. So,
This is Postley.
yeah, it would make a lot of sense if they did that.
The next train to arrive
In the
at
game.
platform 1 will be the 10:06 London Northwestern Railway service.
But yeah, it would be cool to see a
Birmingham
New
New
Year's
Street,
Eve
calling
scenario.
at Birmingham New Street only. Platform 1 for the 10.
Hopefully they don't do a shape dovetail logo in the sky. It says Happy New Year 2026. So like that. By the time they do the bloody round, it'll say 2027. So you get my drift. It would be cool. Actually, I would not surprise me if the big giant bloody dovetail logo came out and then underneath Happy New Year. From all the dovetail team or some shit. It'd be worse if the fireworks shape was just it's matte in the sky. JD, and then it says next to it, leak. Hashtag leak. Didn't hear it from me. I didn't do it. I still remember Kat who used to work for Dovetail. I remember her face when he said the train said, well, was it free? And yeah, I still remember it. Just the expression on her face. I was like, steam. I'm like, oh no, you've just let the cat out of the bag.
Please familiarize yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
But it'd be still quite interesting if, to this day, even if Focus Entertainment didn't get involved, would we still be in a 2 year span with Train Sim Worlds, you know, or would they have dropped the numbers by now? Yeah, I probably lean towards no. No, we haven't had a game engine number update since Rush Hour. And that was the second year of Train Sim World 2. And they try to market it to be a new game each year with fancy new bells and whistles. And yeah, the true hardcores of the game know that it's a marketing ploy. And that's what you do when you're running a business. You come up with a marketing strategy, and a strategy that does pay off each year. Is something that you gotta. What the hell? That's weird. It's something you gotta stay with, aren't you? So it's just unfortunate that every year they do it. They seem to up the price on the freaking deluxe edition every fucking year. That was quite weird then. Normally doesn't. I think I've got a bit of a hole, so I was just trying to feel to see what it was. Yeah, it feels like I cut my lip gum a bit. Yeah, it's, you know, what works is what works, and yeah, unfortunately each year it seems to go up in price. See, DLCs back in the days, the DLCs were around 38, I think 38 or $42 Australian dollar. These days they're freaking $65, $66. And the Just Trains ones are even dearer. So we all know the Just Trains ones are worth it. And I've even called for Just Trains themselves to break away from Dovetail and actually build their own railway simulator. That would be cool to see them actually break away and do it themselves. But yeah, they obviously, you know, Dovetail don't care about any rivals or anything like that. They've already said that, you know, because they welcome, you know, more railway simulation and, you know, and all that. And that's cool because, you know, it's like they're not up themselves about other people, other developers or game developers out there doing train simulation.
Wolverhampton, please mind the gap when leaving the train and.
So you got people out there that love their long trips, you know, and you got your people out there that like your short trips. And you got your people out there that, you know, have their favourite trains and favourite railway lines. And yeah, you know, as much as we don't have an Australian route here, you know, in Train Sim World or anything, obviously Trains 22 has, since 2019, had a few railway lines here in Australia in development by a company called Hotbox. But have they seen the light of day? Nope. But they've released some fantastic trains. But yeah, with that simulator, it's I don't know. It's more arcade-ish. It's just yeah. I just really can't get right into it. Like, it was cool and fun at the time. I've done H sets. I've done V sets and whatnot in content for it, but yeah, I'm a massive West Coast mainline fan. Like a massive West Coast mainline fan. I just, yeah, love the West Coast mainline. So yeah, it's just funny that, you know, we got Overshep in the game, and yeah, there's been a few derailments, and we've had one over the last week, and that was on Monday, wasn't it? That was on Monday, and yeah, it was good to see that nobody was injured or hurt for that, so that was good news. Okay. You know what, folks? We're going to do something a little bit different on this one, actually. Schedule at 10:20.
Welcome aboard is the 10:05 West Midlands Railway service to
See where this one's going.
Platform 5 for the 10:05 West Midlands Railway service to Wolverhampton, which is ready to leave.
Welcome aboard this London North Western Railway service to London Euston. We'll be calling at Smethwick Galton Bridge, Birmingham New Street, Marston Green, Birmingham International, Stafford, Wolverhampton, Smethwick Galton Bridge, Birmingham New Street, Marston Green, and London Euston. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
What the hell did I do?
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff.
Well, it would be nice to put the pentagraph up, Aussie. There we go. Think I don't know how to do it, eh? I fucking learned all that shit with fucking ATS's Class 350, you know, before Trade Symbol 5 release. I ended up buying it and got the loop part that was added in the Train Sim Classic for West Coast Mainline part, which was also a missing link. Why do you think Caprice has trouble? The Voyager. God, the green and the purple, the green and the pink is just, they go together, don't they, on the route? It's just like, seeing that in reality would just blow my mind. That would be like, wow. I'm all about detail, so. Speaking of, let's talk about some of the stuff that we've had on our YouTube channel today. Some of the content that has come on our YouTube channel over the last 24 hours since we were live yesterday with American Truck Simulator. So full replay of yesterday's Tuesday Night Trucking Along, episode 10 is now showing on our YouTube channel, and showing on the American Truck Simulator uploaded videos playlist. You'll see a bunch of upcoming videos for American Truck Simulator as well, folks. We've got a whole bunch of content coming your way in uploaded videos that'll premiere at ultra-wide 1080p, 4K ultra-wide's highest resolution option afterwards. So do highly recommend check those out. We've got 2 videos for Saturday. We'll be posting up later on today. We've got one for Sunday. We've got a live stream on Sunday as well. There is one that was premiered earlier today, and also there's one tomorrow. So do look forward to those. In regards to our Don's Truck Spotting Australia, my full length episode adventures of real life trucks from the land down under, our 95th episode from the M2 motorway at Borkham Hills for the very first ever time, premiered earlier today. So that's now shown at 4K, 60 frames per second, standard HD quality. That was recorded via iPhone 17, so do look forward to that now on our channel if you want to see some great, amazing trucks from the land down under. Amazing Kenworths, DAFs, Volvos, Scandias, Mercedes, Astros, you name it. Mack trucks, Internationals, Freightliners, just to name a few. So, MAN trucks. And so, yeah, do look forward to that. Have a look at that now. Highly recommend. And our daily truck spotting shorts have also been posted over the last 24 hours. We've posted a bunch of short videos, and there is a whole bunch more still to come, folks. So, do look forward to that. And yes, today's truck spotting adventure was the final one for the week. And I will be out back truck spotting tomorrow, and we'll bring to you episode 96 next week, folks. And episode 97 is going to be an absolute banger, I'll tell you that much. That's if weather pending as well. Hopefully the weather changes its mind, because yeah, at the moment the event, the next truck event could be washed out. Yeah. It was sad to see the Brisbane Convoy for Kids actually, cop what they did with the storms. Fellow truck spotter, M1 truck spotter, which I can't not express to you guys, highly recommend to go and follow him at his Facebook page. He's just hit over 300,000 followers, or 30,000 followers, something like that. He's just highly recommended. It's such an absolute legend of a bloke, and I definitely recommend his content. Along with fellow truck spotter BJ Truck Spot, go and subscribe to his YouTube channel and check him out. It's highly recommended. And you got Avrat Truck Spotting. They're up on Facebook. Another person I just cannot express how incredible this amazing content is if you love your trucks and that. So if you're into that stuff, then highly recommend to go and follow him at Facebook as well. And also, Don's Truck Spotting Australia, we're also at Facebook, so come and follow me at Facebook. And also, Australia Worldwide Entertainment is also at Facebook. and also X. We used to have a Discord server, but my plate just has gotten way more full on now, so I just don't have time to balance all between all these outlets and mods and out and about video photography and video and photography and like just doing all the stuff that I do. So I know whether lie each day through the weekdays until Thursday most weeks. Anywhere between Sunday to Wednesday, I put in on average around 16 hours of work between here in the studio and out and about, and if I'm not out and about, just here in the studio, I average around 16 hours every time, every day. So there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes, and not when I'm just streaming and everything. It's just, you know, non-stop entertainment fun. I just, you know, this is my job, this is my life, I love it. And Australian truck auction as well. He's just another great fella from South Oz. Another great channel for trucks is Ultimate Trucking. I think Truckers or something. Ultimate Truckers. There's an Australian series I watch, and freaking unbelievable. It's really cool. All right, we're coming into Smidvik, Galton very shortly. So yeah, it's normally, it's very rare for me to actually get off a train and actually not go back to the main menu and just hop on another train and head back to Birmingham. And yeah, I wasn't panicking about the train moving. I knew straight away, oh, it's a pantograph, and then I just had to work out how to power it back on and everything. Yeah, we got it up and running, there we go. It's been a while since I've had to do something like that, so yeah, it was just a bit rusty. Man, our camera's a little bit high today. Let's bring it down. There we are. Let's turn that up a bit.
We are now approaching Smethwick Galton Bridge. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British...
Everyone I mentioned just then is actually a cool guy. They're pretty professional at what they do. Avrad, he has professional cameras and everything. When he doesn't do videos as far as I'm aware, he just does photography. But he's got professional cameras and everything. And he's got a young family as well, you know. I know what that's all about. You know, I'm a father of, you know, I've been a father for 15 years, over plus. So it's just my kids don't live with me. Yep, come out, stand in front of the doors. That needs fixing.
Birmingham New Street. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to...
That's a core issue, folks. We know that's not just this route that does that. It's got nothing to do with the route. It's just unfortunate Dovetail just continue to ignore it and not fix it. I really want somebody, because it's on at a ridiculous our time here in Australia. I really want somebody to comment on the roadmap live stream and ask them, because they always ask a bunch of questions. I want them to ask, when are you going to fix the passenger problem with them coming out and standing in front of the doors every time at most stations? And also, we want to know, when are you finally going to fix the stations with no passengers?
Service to London Euston. We'll be calling at Birmingham New Street. Marston.
That's one I like to see in this roadmap, actually. I want to know what the hell is going on with the extension of the North London route to Richmond. And I also want to know when that route's finally going to receive the fix to have the passengers sprawl on the platforms and go in and out of the trains and everything. And not stand in front of the fucking doors. Is another one. So, there is three things. One, I want to know what's going on with passengers that are not at stations. Two, I want to know when they're going to fix the passengers standing in front of the door issue. And three, what's going on with the update for the Richmond extension, the extension to Richmond, and when are the passengers finally going to be added to that route? Give me a second, folks. My apologies for that, folks. I just had to get my father to go through, so yeah, didn't want him on the stream. His face is confidential. It's like the OMB ad, the OMB guy in the toothbrush ad. This person's confidential. You can only see the back of him. Whoops. My apologies. My pitbull went past as well, my red-nosed pitbull. But you've seen her on camera before in the past, folks. She's my little princess. Big princess, I should say. No more puppies for her. So I'm going to save this because we had a crash to the desktop last time we come through here, didn't we? There we go. We'll fix it.
We are now approaching Birmingham New Street. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
You basically got to go right down to 5 because it just picks up speed real quick around this part. It's a 1.3 gradient just for this here. We're going into a different platform than last time. We've got to do the coupling thing. Oh, yep, because it's going to Euston.
Platform 7 for the 10:30 cross-country service to Birmingham New Street, which is ready to leave. The next train to arrive at platform 12 will be the 10:30 cross-country service to Cardiff Central, calling at Birmingham New Street, University, Ashchurch, Tewkesbury, Cheltenham Spa, Gloucester, Lydney, Chepstow, Caldecott, Seven Tunnel Junction, Newport, and Cardiff Central. Platform 12 for the 10.
I notice every time we always couple to the train in front, it's a different livery. Yeah, it's amazing. It says it's only going to Birmingham New Street, but yet it actually is going to London Euston. That has been noted, I do believe. So I'm thinking that they might be doing that in the patch, but God knows there's probably more issues than what that is. So, all right, we've got to wait a little bit here at the station too. So while we are waiting, we'll turn those safety systems off, and we don't have to listen to that buzzing. And because we are here at the station, we will do that. So we're going to be waiting till 10:33 to couple the damn train in front. I don't understand why we've just got to wait that long just for that shit. It's all part of the drama. Get involved in our chat. Subscribers only, folks. We've got a few minutes here at the station. So let's get involved. What are you hoping will be added to the roadmap this week, folks? Don't tell me anything that's leaking, if there's any leaks. I don't want to know anything about leakers. Leaks.
And Cardiff Central. The next train to arrive at platform 12 will be the 10:35 West Midlands Railway service to Longbridge, calling at Five Ways, University, Selly Oak, Bourneville, Kings Norton, Northfield, and Longbridge. Platform 12 for the 10:35 West Midlands Railway service to Longbridge. The train at platform 4 is the 10:33 London North Western Railway service to London Euston, calling at London Euston only. Will passengers intending to travel on this service please join the train now, as it is ready to leave. Platform 4 for the 10:33 London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston, which is ready to leave. Platform 6 for the 10:33 cross-country service to Southampton Central, calling at Birmingham International, Coventry, Leamington Spa, Banbury, Oxford, Reading, Basingstoke, Winchester, Southampton Airport Parkway, and Southampton Central. The next train to arrive at platform 2 will be the 10:36 Transport for Wales service to Birmingham International, calling at Birmingham New Street and Birmingham International. Platform 2 for the 10:36 Transport for Wales service to Birmingham International. Train to arrive at platform 11 will be the 10:36 West Midlands Railway service to
I see M1 Truck Spotter, fellow that I follow on Facebook. He's he posted he had a video up on his Facebook page, yeah, of the thunderstorm in southeast Queensland over the weekend, yeah, and Channel 9 ended up taking his video without asking, which is a breach of copyright, breach of copyright law, to be brutally honest. And they didn't even contact the fellow or anything to ask him if we could use the video or anything like that. If that was me, I would be suing the shit out of him. And you know, I'll say, well, where's my paycheck? You know, give me some money. If you want my content, you have to pay. That's how it works, eh? That's in breach of copyright. Like, you're just taking somebody's content. It's like, I just shake my head with certain things. Like, that's a major television network here in Australia that thinks they can run the roost. You wonder why I don't listen to their fucking commentary with rugby league, because they're a bunch of fossils, and they I swear the way they talk in the commentary is like they're sucking each other off in the fucking bathroom. The Fox Sports can be annoying as well. There's two that I can't stand, and that's frickin' Michael Ennis and Blocker Roach. I just can't stand those two. If they piss both of those two off, I'll be so happy. But then they'll probably end up replacing them with some other douchebag. Ray Hadley would be cool to have. I'm a fan of Ray Hadley, actually, with the commentary. I prefer him to commentate it. It's like they got the douchebag to do the Melbourne Cup, like Eddie Maguire. Like another tosser, you know? You wonder why they watch these damn bloody TV channels. Yeah. When it comes to watching content, I'm definitely Big Brother. You know, I'm a massive fan of Big Brother, always have been, especially when it was on Channel 9. Sorry, not Channel 9, Channel 10, and yeah, I'm hoping that it'll be good this year. My mates tried to tell me to go on it, and I was like, no. I'll probably end up finding my wife in there. Okay.
Welcome aboard this London Northwestern Railway service to London Euston.
Oh,
We'll be
now they're
calling
saying
at
London
London Euston only. Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
West Midlands Railway service to Lichfield Trent Valley, calling at Duddeston, Aston, Gravelly Hill, Erdington, Chester Road.
All right, there we go. So that, you know, all that time waiting for that just to do that little tap in, you know, like it's like, yeah, you question that. You question that. It's like, well, why are we waiting fucking for that shit for? But anyway, let's go to the main menu. Let's go somewhere else on the rails. So that was an hour of West Coast Mainline action, and lots of fun indeed. But a different way to what we normally do. As we got off the first service, and what's this? Ah, it's my mate. Just had to leave a message to my best mate. All right, so we're on midweek World of Trains. This is our 236th edition. You're with the Aussie Don, and g'day to you wherever you are around the world. Welcome aboard. Okay, let's now head to the S-Bahn Frankfurt. It's been a while. So I thought it would be time to get on here and do some great railway fun. So let's do a 7:11 a.m. service. Enjoy. Here we go. Midweek World of Trains. Okay, we've got a freezing problem at the moment. Okay, I'm pretty sure this could be the first time I've actually gone on S-Bahn Frankfurt in the Train Sim World 6 era. So there could be some, obviously, lag and stuff this time around. So it needs to build that cache. Get some CFA on. And we'll get the high beams on that, and passenger lights, and they are on. Lovely doubly. I won't let them see what I'm doing in here. Yeah, good, awesome, lovely. It would be cool if they add the announcements for this route, because this being a later route last year, I'm not sure if they could possibly do it. It would be so cool to have it happen, but this is just such a hardcore route already. So to have that would be just a great blessing. As you can see, it's freezing up a lot already. I haven't even, yeah, this is definitely the first time on here since the update, since Train Sim World 6. It's got to do this because it has to build that like I said, it has to build a cache up. Alright, we're on the platform, so that counts. This was voted the #1 route in the Train Sim World 5 era from us here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. We had a top 5 countdown like we traditionally do every year here on our channel. We always bring to you the 5 best route releases, in my opinion, in a Train Sim World 12-month period era, like the version number that it is. So we'll once again do that at the end of the Train Sim World 6 era, and when we a couple days before the release of Train Sim World 7. Yeah, S-Bahn Frankfurt could have been built in all kinds of different ways. It would have come, could have come out of all, any different way. The Train Sim Classic version's different, and technically they've given us on this a modern version of part 2 of the Left Rhine, and a few other parts in it as well. And I'm just disappointed they didn't give us the underground loop. The underground loop would have been great. I would have absolutely adored that. I'm hopeful in future we could just get the extension to just bring it in. But Dovetail's already said, tunnels are a nightmare. It's only because they haven't given us proper lighting. Alright folks, we're going to get smashed up with frame rate around here. We all know the drill around Frankfurt. I apologise for it, but this is the first run, so this will, like I said, we've got to build our cache up again. But even saying that, this particular area has always been an area of concern, and it's been smashed up a hell of a lot. So there's a couple of liveries on the side there. This is the start of the loop. All right, there we go. So that was really cool. Always enjoy my runs on the S-Bahn Frankfurt. And yeah, it's been a while. So we finally did a little S-Bahn service there and there. This is Midweek World of Trains, 236 edition. All right. Let's head now to the... I was going to do Fired Circle, actually. Let's have a look at the Fired Circle for a second. That's the Sprinter timetable. The Class 380, what have they got on here? It's only short services. Between Glasgow. complete the final stops. They're all long services along here, aren't they? See a little 5-car service on that one as well. So it's mainly just the class 158 on here, isn't it? Yeah, okay. I'll know that from future. Actually, I think on Monday we might end up doing that. Actually, we'll do our cover photo. Will be the... actually, let's go and just quickly go and grab our cover photo for Monday. We don't normally do this, but we'll do this for today. And we'll head to the fired circle and sprinter timetable. And we'll grab the 158. And then we'll do 16 hours 23. I think that'll be great. That'll be perfect. And do a bit of cloud cover with a bit of wind. And yeah, that shall be lots of fun. So we'll go and grab our cover photo. Okay.
Welcome to the Scott Rail Service to
Damn it.
calling out. If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Damn it, that's a bloody loud bloody bagpipes. See, last time we were here, we didn't have the bagpipes, did we? So, the other here today. All right, let's get our cover photo. This is our All Aboard episode 151 cover for next Monday, folks. So this will be posted up on the channel later on today. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, done. There we go. There's the cover photo for Monday. All right, let's go to the main menu. We'll save that service so we can... do that. 2K73. 2K73. Okay. Actually, I got a brand new printer, folks. I got it given to me recently, and I did a nice portrait up on the. Oh, you can't really see it up on the right up far up on the wall is the replacement SRV Road Freight Services Kenworth T909 and B double, but also did. This little printout of the Class 350 on the Birmingham Cross City. So, not Birmingham Cross City, the West Coast Main Line Birmingham Crew were on earlier. So, yeah, a nice little one there. I've got to cut that out and just put it on my backdrop there somewhere. So, yeah, nice little printout. Right. Now, we're going to continue with our theme of the ScotRail, actually. We're going to go to Cav Car Circle Line. So we're going to go to the 2024 timetable, and we're going to take the Class 380 for a ride. So let's do the loop. Here we go with the loop, ladies and gentlemen. The loopy-loopy-doopy-doopy-doop. You know what I mean? It is 6 point. Jesus Christ. Let's go 18. That's more appropriate. Enjoy. Kevcar Circle Line. Such a great route. I'm a fan of this one. Big fan. anti-clockwise around the loop. Here we go. Oh, we got the Venti West Coast there. We got a sound mod for this, by the way. Yep, that's on. Pardon me. TBWS, AWS. Aussie train. Oh, it looks like we've got a woman trying to steal this guy's bag. Hey, isn't that usually the opposite way around? That's not a woman, that's someone in a kilt. It's Drew McIntyre. Watch out. Oh, he's already at it. You know what? He's been screwed too much, hasn't he? Like, seriously. I called for him to actually go to New Japan. I reckon it'll be cool to see him go to New Japan. Pro Wrestling would be good for Drew McIntyre, I reckon. Let's put on those lights. We didn't do those. Hey, there's our Halloween livery. It's the cover from last week's Halloween episode. So the West Coast main line breaks off down just here, folks. So those tracks are going straight there. That's the West Coast main line. So that goes to London Euston eventually, obviously, but Motherwell, all that. I'm calling for this section actually to be in Train Sim World. I'd love to see it. I'm such a fan of it on Train Sim Classic, and yeah, to have it, and I would hope that if they did do that section, they bring in the Class 91. That would be so bloody awesome. And the APT. Well, I want the APT, the Class 370. It's just, man, we want the APT. It's an absolute whap. One of the world's first tilted mechanism trains, a very controversial train at its time. In its first testing, people were getting motion sickness from it. It had cracking issues. God, that's, yeah, we've had, I know what that's all about, because, yeah, our trams here in Sydney experienced those over the last decade, and yeah, they were all pulled off the rail, off the tram line, and dealt with and all that stuff. G'day Chris, coming in late tonight. Didn't think you were going to be on the stream tonight, but welcome. Besides the 377 and 387, the 166 does runs, does some short runs. If you've got the if you obviously you're playing on console, so it wouldn't count. But the Class 700 works with the Brighton mainline modded timetable. That's if it's still actually active these days. God, it's been a while, and that has not received an update as far as I'm aware. That's a banded project. So you would think these days it most likely doesn't work. So. We're a fair few eras in since that was released. Like, what was that? Train Sim World 2 or 3? So yeah, it's, you would think that would be something that could cause confliction now. You get the freight services with the Class 66. It's a decent length, so if you wanted to do free roam, you could throw on the Class, you know, you could throw on the Palomino just for fun, if you so desired that. That being said, actually, no, there's no overhead wiring on that, is there? Or is there? No, there's no overhead wiring, so that won't count. It's third rail. So, oh, actually, you know, you can do the Palomino with AC/DC. Class 350s you could throw on there if you wanted to do that in free roam. I would recommend. I don't think the 350s would be great for that, for the Brighton mainline. It's something I might actually try. Actually, I think that might be, yeah, definitely something I say, yeah, go for it. I think the overground route would be the Suffraget line. That would be another great route for 350. Crazy Aussie, welcome. The regulars are coming in late tonight. Yeah, it's been a while. This is definitely the first time in the Train Sim World 6 era. I just thought it was time to just start doing some stuff that we're not used to doing. We spent the first 1 hour of the live stream actually doing the Birmingham crew. We did back-to-back Class 350 trips. So what I did, I finished my first trip and I actually hopped off the train and I went over to a couple platforms over and there was another 350 heading back to Birmingham New Street. So I didn't go back to the main menu and I went straight bang bang services backs and forwards from Wolverhampton to I went from Birmingham to Wolverhampton and then went Wolverhampton back to Birmingham. So yeah, it was cool. And yeah, there were both, 2 different variant 350s as well, so it was cool. I think it was the /2 with the first one and /1 with the second trip. Crazy Aussie went into Newcastle interchange today. Oh, yep. And my train into the city had issues with alarms and were consistently going off. What train was that? D-set. So it proves that they still got some teething problems, which is expected for a new train. You would still have your teething problems. You think all the testing they do and everything, you know, they think you would think that they would solve all these problems, but you know, these things happen. It's like, yeah, a couple of days ago, there was a derailment on the West Coast Main Line in the Overshep area, and yeah, Palomino. There was a derailment with the Palomino on Monday. But yeah, no casualties or anything. Everybody hopped off the train safely. So, if anybody knows what was the cause of that derailment, please let me know, because, yeah, I didn't follow up on it to see what was the cause of the derailment. Was it overspeed? Was it just, you know, just one of those things that happen, or, you know? It was actually not far from where the last derailment was, so... yeah, I looked into that as well. So the only other incident I do know about the Palomino was the one when they were under the Virgin ownership, and it was Virgin Trains, and yeah, it was in the south section with the thunderstorm, and yeah, it went down the embankment. That's the only one I do know about, and yeah, that was a disaster, that thing. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I just need to use the restroom for a second. Don't go anywhere, and we'll continue our journey here on Midweek World of Trains. While you're at it, feel free to talk among yourselves. It would be appreciated to get the community involved. Yeah, they've only been running for the last month here in the Blue Mountains line, so yeah, they still fresh on our side of the rails. But yeah, as far as I know, there's only one operating. No, I know there was one in testing, so maybe that's up and running now. So I just need the bloody times on when they actually run so I can actually go on a trip. But yeah, I just need to get time to do it. Definitely won't be tomorrow. And yeah, with these convoys and that coming up, I've got a few truck events. I just hope this weather bloody stays good, you know, like we're supposed to be getting rain on Sunday, so it might wash out the truck event on Sunday. And then the following Sunday I've got Illawarra Convoy. Like I said, that particular weekend they've got the Brisbane, they got the Bathurst truck show on as well on the Saturday, and then the Illawarra Convoy on the Sunday. So it's, yeah, like I said, if I had my freaking damn license, I'll be doing both. So we are doing the loop anti-clockwise from Glasgow Central to Glasgow Central. So the Cathcart loop is what we're doing. Cathcart is the next stop. So you can technically say we're halfway. And we had a technical difficulty just around a couple of minutes ago due to a block bum. That's got to be a first. And it wasn't one of those ones asking for spare change. Alright, let's keep a PG now. Cathcart Circle Line and the Cathcart Station. Here we go. We have Mount Florida, Cross Hill, Queen's Park, Polishers East, and Glasgow Central to come. Crosshill next. I might actually do a truck spotting adventure tomorrow, actually, on our channel. I'll see how I go earlier tonight. Actually, no, I might not do it, because that'll be too much to do on that. Okay. Yeah, no, we won't do that. We'll have a fair few shorts lined up for tomorrow, though. I posted them up after the live stream last night, actually. I posted 3 late last night with the trucks. And, yeah, I might see if I got some time later today. I might post something again later on today. Or tonight, I should say. Unfortunately, it's no offense or anything, but if you want to message me on Facebook, folks, from now on, if I do get messages like late at night, I'm not going to reply until the next morning. Because, yeah, messaging me late at night is not a good idea, because I'm tired and buggered and, yeah, I'm shitty. So, yeah, no, when I'm really tired, that's when I'm like, yeah. Like, I'm tired now, don't get me wrong. I'm buggered. I've been up since 7 a.m. So, it's now almost 9. It's 15 minutes to 9 p.m. local time. So, it's been a big day. I've got a bit to do after the stream. I've got to post up some more American Truck Simulator content. We've got a hell of a lot of American Truck Simulator content lately. This is the first week we've actually had content all week for weeks for videos in the video gaming side of things. But yeah, I've been pumping out a lot of skins lately. We've had all kinds of trucks this week, from Kenworths to Scanias to Volvos to Mercedes to DAFs that are coming up on the channel. We got the XF, so yeah, I managed to get the 2021 range, the XG and the XG Plus and the XF from Euro Truck over for American trucks. So yeah, it's got it up and running in 156, which is great. This is Queen's Park, I do believe. Yep, Queen's Park. Polly Shields East, followed by Glasgow Central. We're doing the anti-clockwise loop on the Cathcart Circle Line, one of the true great commuter routes in train sim world history. It's obviously been updated since its original days with the Skybox and Todd 4 and all that. The add-on of the train that we're on now, Class 380. There's a Palomino. Right. It's nice to see one of those. Well, that was really cool going in the station there, and nice camera angle. I've never done that before actually on that angle, so that was the first ever. It was really awesome. Hope you enjoyed that. Little drone action there. We do the drone action like from time to time, but yeah, doing it like that, going into this particular station, we've never done that. There we have it. our final trip for this week's edition of Midweek World of Trains. I almost said All Aboard, damn it. All Aboard episode 151 will be on Monday. That'll be our next Train Sim World live stream. Don't forget there is the November roadmap coming up at the end of this week, ladies and gentlemen. So it'll be Friday for us here in Australia. And yeah, do look forward to it. It's going to be absolute Dan doozy, and we'll talk all about it on All Aboard on Monday. So join us again at 7 p.m. local time, 8 a.m. UK, 9 a.m. Central Europe, and 4 a.m. Eastern States of USA, and 1 a.m. West Coast USA. It's 6:30 p.m. South Australia, and 6 p.m. in Queensland, and 4 p.m. Western Australia time, and 10 p.m. New Zealand on Monday, this coming Monday, for episode 151 of All Aboard. We will be posting it up within the next hour, so do look forward to that, ladies and gentlemen. So that's all we got time for Midweek World of Trains this week. Thank you for all coming along and enjoying the content. Full replay will be provided and at 1440p 60 frames per second and added to the Train Sim World 6 past live streams playlist. Go and watch some Train Sim World content from me today. Your 2023 Train Sim World loading screen contest winner, the Aussie Don, signing off. I come from a land down under. If you hit a thunder, you better run. You better take cover. Thanks for watching, real ones. We'll see you on Sunday for our next live stream, which will be Sunday night, lining the highways with American Truck Simulator. Hooroo!